What up, everybody? Nectasaur48 here again, and today we're doing more Dark Souls 1. So yeah, so we are going. Last time we went through the asylum, and now we explored Firelink, and now we're headed towards the undead berg, which is the main area that most people end up making it to. Some people do not, and that's, that's okay. Dark Souls is difficult. I'm making it look somewhat easy. Especially when I can do stuff like this. Alright, so now there's an item over there. I would not advise going for it though, unless you feel like jumping. The item is a Ring of Sacrifice, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Ring of Sacrifice, which it breaks upon use, or breaks upon death, but you lose no souls, so it's very helpful. But yeah. So for newer players, if you feel like taking a jump, you can. Make sure you test out jumping beforehand and see how it works and everything before you try jumping over there. And then how to get back is you gotta jump again. So yeah. Oh wait, crap. I just realized I left something off in the first video. Haha, silly me. I just ran over there and started picking stuff up. I completely forgot there's a second little area that you can go to up in here. So if you come over here, you can talk to him if you wish. He will ask you a few questions, and he will mostly just tell you to back off. But if you answer his questions nicely and everything, you will be able to join his covenant, which is pretty nice. And you will also be able to buy miracles from him and talismans if you require the ability, but you can also get a talisman right there. So there's no need for miracles, or no need for buying a talisman. You get one over here. Well, let's take a look at our weapons real quick. Okay, so far we're using the best weapon we have. Because we can't wield this, and we can't wield that either. So the weapon that I've been planning on using is the Zweihander, which is a 24 strength and 10 dex weapon. So it is also a ultra greatsword, which means it is big and slow, but it hits pretty nicely. Oh crud. Do not get caught on the stairs like that. And same thing as before, we're just running. You can fight them if you choose to, but I would not advise it, because they do not take damage much in this early game. But later in the game, we will have to go down there and fight it. So now, as long as it stays away, we are good. Just like that. There you go. Alright, so we're going to need 1 more dex and 7 more strength in order to wield our weapon. So let's just continue on now. These enemies respawn because we rested at the bonfire, but that's okay, because they'll still go down like a sack of potatoes. I'll kill him without parrying or without even doing too much. So yeah, so what two-handed weapon does is it adds 50% of your strength to your weapon, which means that if your weapon scales in strength, which most weapons early game do, you will just deal more damage in general. And if you can't wield the weapon, since it adds 50% of your strength, you will be able to use weapons that you normally can't, but only while two-handing it. So yeah, so I guess we're continuing on now towards our goal. Alright, so now we're gonna go upstairs here, and voila, we are here. There's enemies. I did not mean to backstab them, but it works anyway. Aha, yes. You cannot do anything to me, sir, for I have 100% block shield. Which is an important part of the reason why I chose this class. Was because if you choose this class, you're missing out on a lot of magical potential. But you start off with okay health. start off with good strength, which is, I think, the best strength, actually, which is what we needed for this build that we're running. You're also starting off with a 100% shield that has a special effect that is really strong. Um, any any attacks that would deal poison damage that hits your shield instead don't deal poison damage. So it's really, really good to have on you. And yeah, if you follow what I'm doing right now, I'm basically just running to get stuff, just collecting items and such. Um, which isn't too bad. There's plenty of barrels over here you can also roll into if you're bored. Watch out though, for right here, there are enemies on the side, and you can hit them off and one-shot them if you're in my case, or if you don't deal enough damage, you just knock them off and they fall to their death. Like the ding-dongs they are. So now, there is normally an enemy sitting right here, but you'll sometimes hear you run to pick up that item right there, and he will climb up. Sadly, you can't climb up ladders faster, and you cannot drop from ladders in this game. See, there's the enemy. Ow. Oh, okay, that's fair. Really? Okay. Well, we're just going to continue on and grab the humanity over here. Then we're going to come back and see this dude right here again, and we're just going to plunging attack him. Which, something I realized about Demon Souls is you cannot do a plunging attack. And in I think a later video than what I have up right now, I might have it up, I don't know. My upload schedule, I have it set up, but it's just kind of awkward. But anyway, yeah. So now you're gonna come through here, which there's a second way you can enter, but this is the way that we need to enter for now, because we can't enter the other way because we do not have the master key. Now, how do you deal with these enemies, especially that one shooting at you? Well, you hit them slowly and surely, and just kind of, you gotta take a couple of hits, but just make sure that you're able to roll and get out of the way fast and everything. But now, if you start off with one of the classes with a not so good shield, there's you a better shield. It's not 100%, and it's not that great later on. But for right now, it's as amazing as we can get. Alright, so now we're gonna come over here. We're gonna see more enemies, and if you hit them, oh hey, well, I deal too much damage. Okay, I'm just gonna punch them. Oh, sir, I'm trying to show the audience something. Can you not? Okay, so if you hit them, you will bounce off, or just like me and not do anything. So, figure out how to do the kick, which is light attack and move forward at the same time. Kick, and then hit him while his shield's down. Easiest way to do that. And now we're going to come down here. And there's going to be an enemy behind this. Get him. He's just chilling there. And then there is a nice little
you seem
salesman.
to have your wits about you. Hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
So now we're going to purchase items. We're going to go down to, go over to the residence key. We're going to need that. Purchase that. And purchase anything else you'd like. There's nothing else. There's nothing else I think I'm going to grab from him right now. But yeah. Grab, and if you need a 100% shield, the heater shield is a pretty good option. Not the best, but it's not the worst either. And yeah.
Thank you kindly.
And then he'll thank you kindly, and then laugh, and then you just continue on your merry way. So now, if you just continue on through here, and keep continuing on through here, you'll run into these dudes. So these guys are the Quartet of Trouble, is what I used to call them, or what I used to think about them, honestly. They're just annoying, and if they hit you and you don't have any poise, which is some of the starting classes, you can get stun locked, so be careful. But we're going to climb up here. So now, remember how I said something about jumping? We're actually going to jump. This one, we need to be careful though, because if we mess up, we're dying. Well, or we're just going to mess up. Which right there, if we would have jumped off the edge on accident, we would be dead. But if you jump over here, you're able to climb up here. Here. What is here, you may ask? Ooh, there's an item. It's a light crossbow and some bolts. So, in case you not need, but want a crossbow and some bolts, there you go. Can we even use that? I don't think we have the dex for it. We do. Okay. So yeah, so that's a weapon that we can use no matter what. And it comes with 16 bolts, I think. Yep, 16 bolts. So now that means that we're doing pretty good right now. And now that we've reached here, we are able to walk up in here. This is where the bonfire is. Light it. And now you can rest. So now I'm going to level up again. Or I'm going to level up twice because I think I can use souls to help me get another level. It's going to cost me about 800 per level. So let's see if I have enough souls. I think I do. I think I used too many. I did use too many. But that's fine. So, level up that twice. Okay, so now I just need to level up my dexterity once, and I will be able to two-hand the Zweihander. But you also I'm also going to need to level up my endurance so I can roll while holding it. Because it isn't a light weapon, I can tell you that. It isn't the heaviest, but it is pretty hefty. So yeah, so we're just gonna kill him off again. And then for later, or there's gonna be a weapon, or there's a thing I'm going to grab for later. Yeah. Yeah, I did not mean to backstab him, but that's fine. Actually, later I can go get it later. Okay, so now we're going to go back up. Now that I have enough to level up my dex once more, I'm going to level it up, and I will be able to equip the Zweihander now. Yep, see, wield with both hands to use effectively. So, yep, I'm still medium rolling, so that's good, that's good. I still do have my shield, but I am unable to use it without having to... I'm either in offense mode or defense mode, because I cannot use it, and now I can use it. Oh, hello. So yeah, so this weapon is very, very long. It is really nice, and if you do the heavy attack, that's what it looks like. So yeah, so the best thing I would say about this weapon is its reach. Also, if you didn't notice, I did not get more Estus, and that is because you have to kindle a bonfire. But in order to kindle a bonfire, you must become human, which is something that I just don't feel like doing right now. And if you do become human and kindle the bonfire, you get 5 more Estus, but you can only do that once for right now. Now, I will show you later how to get more Estus, but I would not advise going to get it right now, especially seeing as this is for newer players. There's going to be an enemy through here, watch out for him. Can and will just hit you and be a nuisance. So now, you're going to come over here, mess with this chest. More black fire bombs, that will come in handy later. How later, I don't know, or how much later, I don't know entirely yet. Because this is it's sort of planned out. The build is planned out, but nothing, the strategies are not exactly planned. So now, do that. So yeah, just attack these enemies, figure out where your sweet spots are, where the easy spots to hit them are, where you need to be standing in order to hit max distance if you want to try that out, which is nice, but you don't have to. But now we're going over here and we're getting the gold pine resin. That is a buff to our weapon that is going to electrify it. So now I know I'm kind of making this look easy, but honestly, just hitting things with a big sharp stick is not very hard. I'll be honest with you. So now that heavy attack takes all of our stamina, but it also takes all of his. It also takes all of his if we hit him with it. So now what you're going to do is you're going to aggro one. He's going to hit me because I didn't think to even try to stop him. Then you're going to aggro the second one. Backstep and punish. There we go. Alright. So now, you could just jump off, but I like aggroing them one after the other. So be wary of this. Do not jump down there, actually. Run over here, and you're able to do it. So now, if you hit him, you are good to continue on up. So if you have the master key, you will be able to open up this, but I cannot because it is locked. So, yeah, let's just keep going up. So now there is going to be a special thing right here. Hit this, and you need to actually kill it. It isn't just a one shot, but it is super weak, so that isn't too bad. So now, oh hey, is this a boss room? Do not go up there. First off, there are two enemies up here. You must kill. See, there they are. They're just a chilling there. See, I roll out of his attack range. Hit him. And then hit him. So now you're good. Now what I'm gonna do is you're gonna want to, just take a stroll down the bridge. Actually, just ignite our weapon with lightning. Take a stroll down the bridge. You're going to see him jump. That's your time to turn around and run because he is coming. So this weapon is ridiculously strong, and you can get it basically just before the second boss here. You can wield it before the second boss. So now what you're going to do is plunging attack, deal most of his damage. Yes, deal most of his health in one hit. Heavy attack, he will stagger, and then light attack for the kill. And that is how you kill the second boss of the game. Really, really fast. So yeah, so sadly we did not get his weapon because it is a random chance to get his weapon. But if you wish for it, you can farm it later, and I will show you where to farm it at. But yeah, so, oh hey, is there something glowing through there? Yes it is. Large soul of lost undead. Now our weapon has de-electrified, and we are here. This bridge is not nice. Something I would advise is keeping your shield and keeping full health and keeping a good shield on you. But first, let us talk to our main man.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it. I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight. Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Yes, my face is so confused by you, sir.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you. I
No,
have
you
a
did not.
proposition, if you have a moment.
Yeah, sure, I'll have a moment.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined.
Hmm.
In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
Yeah, sure, let's go, bro.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
So now, if you're playing online, you'll be able to summon or be summoned into other worlds with this item.
We are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Alright, so now, oh, and if you're not playing online, do not fret. You don't have to be. And he is still helpful later. So now, what we're gonna do is we're going to start running. Just start running. Ignore this man. And quickly run to the right if you're able to make it. If you're not, hopefully you will either have the health or the fire defense, which is in my case, I think I had just the fire defense, pretty much. Just to naturally just survive that hit because it. Or you can turn around and block, which is what I was planning on doing, but I'm kind of slow. But now that we kicked down the ladder, we have a shortcut. Now we have plenty of souls, so let's level it up a little bit. I cannot reach the lovely goal of 24, so I will reach this right here. Why level up endurance? Because, well, we might want to wear something a little better than this later, and we have more stamina if we do that, so it doesn't matter anyway. Alright, so now we have about 1,000 souls here. I'm gonna use 600, see if I can level up with just... Oh yeah. Well, looks like we need to go kill one dude out here real fast. Hello there. Hello there. Come on, do your jumping attack. Crud. I love it when they just jump and then they end up falling down right there. He will sometimes do that, but, you know, we need to kill him once, just for this one other little pump. So now we're almost there. We can almost use it. If you wish for, you can farm in this area to get souls, but you don't have to. Anyway, yeah, that is the end of this video. So, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and peace out, y'all.